No doubt the Land Rover Velar is a beautiful design. The World Car Awards, announced at the 2018 New York International Auto Show, made it official.
We were very fortunate in that the Range Rover Velar was awarded the World Car Design of the Year award for 2018.
And the other finalists, Lexus LC500 and Volvo XC60, are no slouches. What caught the eyes of the international panel of judges? I talked to designer Andy Weil to get a better idea of what went into the Velar design.
So within Land Rover design, we pride ourselves on thinking of both the macro and the micro design. The first thing you've got to get right is proportions. Proportions are everything to great design. So when it came to Velar, that was all about making sure we had the floating roof graphic, which is part of Range Rover DNA, the unbroken waistline right the way around the car. And then just below that, we have this other feature line, which runs right the way around the vehicle with the lamps, the fender garnish, everything all hung off of there. Short front overhang, long rear overhang, which gives a car an inherent sense of balance and movement. And of course, wheels. The relationship of the wheels to the body, absolutely critical to give a car really good, solid stance, a real confident stance. Now, in between those details, we've got these very confident but complex surfaces. They may look like it's quite unadorned, but they're actually very complex surfaces. And of course, the door handles. The hidden door handles, just part of that detailing to take things away from the vehicle. Now if we move to the front, the grille and the headlamps, again, all coming from that one line that runs right the way around the whole of the car. But these lamps here, going the extra mile to shrink down the package. These are so compact, these lamps here, yet they've got all the modern technology, LED matrix or pixel and laser functionality in there, and this very distinctive Range Rover down the road graphic. All of this, legally, we have to have a fog lamp and reflector in there, but we wanted to house that in a way which was not the obvious solution. So this form, this relates to other cues that you see on other Range Rovers, and it complements what's going on with the tail lamp here. And as you can see, both the headlamp and tail lamps wrap right the way around the car, so it really helps to manage the proportions as a graphic element. One element of Velar which we are really proud of, even though most people probably won't even notice it, is the venting on the rear spoiler. So the roof actually has some form which leads into these two slots on the spoiler. In between those slots, we've got the rear wiper, which declutters the rear window area. But these slots here are absolutely functional. Not only do they reduce drag, but they also help to keep the rear screen cleaner. So you're using the washer fewer times. So it's something with a real customer focus, and it is design and engineering and aerodynamics working all together as one team to come up with a really beautifully executed, resolved solution to a real world set of challenges. Lots of people assumed that when we were going to do a fourth type of Range Rover, which fitted between Voelk and a Range Rover Sport, that we would just do a Russian doll. Look at all the differences in dimensions and divide them by two. But we didn't. We wanted to create a vehicle which has its own personality. All of the Range Rovers have their own individual personality, character, even though they're part of a family. Just like real families, if you think about it. All the same DNA, but different characteristics. Velar had to have its own unique characteristic, and we wanted that to be all about being a glamorous vehicle, avant-garde, much lower roof line, cab rearward, very sleek, very reductive in its approach. So we were concentrating on taking detail away, which then means that the eye concentrates on the remaining detail and going that extra mile wherever there was detail.
Special thanks to Andy for taking the time to show me around the Velar. Hope you're enjoying these deeper dive looks at vehicles. Check out the Velar review for more on this stylish SUV. From the 2018 New York International Auto Show, I'm Tom Voelk.